Okay, so this is the video for January 13th, 2015, Euro US dollar Forex pair, 5 minutes chart. Positive day for me. I came in around, right around here, around 8, just before 8. And what I was seeing, I saw it was a downtrend here with the break, a double bottom trying to reverse, but it failed to do so. So I was really tempted to get in here short. The reason I didn't was that I had just gotten in front of the computer. I was still needed a little bit of time. I mean, I hadn't even had coffee yet. I needed a little bit of time to really think of the situation. Plus, I was a little afraid that it would bounce because of this break of the trend line. So, several reasons. In retrospect, now it's looking like a pretty nice short, but didn't take it for a few reasons. So then it breaks down, and I had noticed, okay, the three previous breaks below the previous low had been by less than 10 ticks. Here it went from some 90 to 1790 to 1787, so 3 ticks. Here 84, 3 ticks again. Here a little bit more. Here 8 ticks. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, it looks like it's definitely two-sided trading. If it breaks below that low, it's probably gonna snap back. That was my reasoning. So I let it break by, okay, there's 3 times 3 ticks, and this was 8 ticks. So here I let it break by 6 ticks. It was also a round number, 1770. I got in here, and it started consolidating here. So I didn't like that so much, to be honest, because when it starts doing this, I was like, well, now it could really go either way. It's not showing really much strength. So instead of waiting for my 10 ticks, what I did, I put an exit order, a target order at the top of that consolidation, thinking that it's likely to just test the top and reverse. And it did a little bit more than that. It tested the top, it broke out of it, and then only reversed. So in retrospect, that could have been a good short too, but I was a little bit still emotionally affected by this trade, which was really getting annoying when I was stuck in this consolidation. Plus, I had tried to get out of it a couple of times on limit order, which would never get filled. So I was just happy to be out, and I was like, I'm not gonna come back. I'm not gonna open another trade right away. I'm gonna think about it a little bit more. So then another leg down, and here looks like this is a nice reversal pattern. This like second entry long here, which I didn't take because I just, first of all, I don't take second entry. I mean, I don't enter on stops. I only enter on limits. So I enter below bars to go long and above bar to go short. That's it. So anyways, nice leg up, little mini pullback just at the trend line. So I didn't want to go short anymore here, even though it was the top of the channel, because it was like a long trend down already. It was very extended. Plus, that's a nice reversal pattern, and on top of it, those two bars were really strong. So I was like, I'm not gonna play with it. I'm gonna see what happens. So I stay out. I do nothing, and then it goes back to this top here, which was also, I believe, it was also the 21 EMA, the 20 EMA. I keep saying 21. The 20 EMA on the 15 minutes, and it was something on a 1 hour chart, I believe, too. But mainly it was on the 5 minutes. It was trying to make a double top here. So I entered here, and as I said, I would start doing it, even though the entry was technically at 80. Sometimes when I don't enter right before round numbers or at them. I tend to enter a little bit after if I can, because for the target it's just makes it easier, because if I enter at 79, for example, I needed to go down to 69, meaning I needed to go past a round number, whereas if I enter at 81, I needed to go down to 71. So basically I needed to stop just before the round number. So I just figured it's a little bit easier, and it's only about a couple of ticks usually when it breaks out, especially considering the strengths of that leg. I figured it's probably going to break out by few ticks. Well, anyways, it did, and it did to the point that I didn't come out of this one. It didn't never give my 10 ticks, and then it kept going up. And as I always have my other order 10 pips later, I mean 10 pips when the trade is 10 pips against me, I got filled on another 20,000 euros or dollars here, and so I'm in here with two positions. I'm in here with $40,000 worth of euro-dollar pair, and so the plan is when I enter as a trade goes against me, then I exit the whole position when it's back to my original entry. So so that gives me zero. Gives me a break even on my entry, my first, and 10 pips on my second. So 10 pips on the second one here. So it's the equivalent of a regular 10 pip trade. So that was it. Then I got busy with my other work later in the day. Plus there wasn't really anything. I mean, here I guess arguably I could have gone short, but I was hoping, especially considering the strengths. I think I even had a measured move. I mean, the measured move would have been around here, so obviously it didn't even get close. But I was looking for at least a touch of the EMA here. I was gonna go short. I was not gonna go short before at least a touch of the EMA. So I never got this. Wouldn't have been a bad trade. I mean, obviously it would have worked, but I didn't enter here because I was waiting for a little bit more. And then he breaks down again. I would have entered here, I believe, at 72. Never made it. Then it didn't make it back to the top, so I couldn't short this. And here, this was, it's not looking so good so far, but this is technically a decent entry. Besides the fact that the leg was very bearish, it's still a decent entry down at support, but it's too late in the day. That's like 1:20 p.m. New York time. Basically London is closed and it's getting too slow. I don't trade that late, so it's pretty quiet day. A little stressful because I mean this doesn't look like much on the chart, but this consolidation was really getting old, and yeah, it's never fun when you have to add a contract. When you have to add a position, because that means, especially when you add it and it keeps going and you're here and you really feel like, man, I hope I'm not gonna, yeah. Now I got two positions, so now any tick that goes against me for twice as much money than usually. So, but still, not a bad day. 16 pips, can't complain. I mean, on $20,000. So again, we're not looking at huge amounts of cash here, but I'll be back at it tomorrow with 22,000. Now at this point, since the last week, I've been adding 2,000 per day per winning day. I had a setback on Friday, so I didn't add from Friday to Monday, but otherwise I've been adding. Alright.